Hello, baddies, babes, and gents, kings and queens, wisdom, family, new subbies, and those of you who are in the bushes. Welcome to Bad Girls Talk. We got a couple things we're going to get into. All right, we're going to get into what happened, what didn't happen at Fulton County today, because I feel like they kind of played us a little bit. I'm going to tell you why in just a moment. But we're going to do a quick Nesto recap. I say quick because there wasn't a whole lot to recap. I'm going to get into it in just a second. But what I really want to talk about is the drama that unfolded afterwards. Baby, we got an instigator in the courtroom that stays starting the drama. We're going to talk about that. And we're also going to talk about why Sonya was looking like a $2. Y'all explain it to me. Your girl was looking trashy. But anyway, we're going to talk about the men's and the man who actually wasn't in the room on today. I got pics of Sonia, so if you guys haven't seen the pics of Sonia, you'll get to see it right here on Bad Girls Talk. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Subscribe to the channel so that you can participate in the live chat. And go ahead and take care of that business while the intro plays.
Butters and Black Soap offers high-quality, handcrafted butters, black soaps, and oils made with all-natural ingredients that improve the appearance of hair, skin, and nails. Try Butters and Black Soap's amazing collection of African black soaps sourced from Ghana and infused with ingredients such as turmeric, oatmeal, sea moss, coconut milk, activated charcoal, and more to promote healthy-looking skin. Say goodbye to dry, cracked skin with the Sea Moss Body Cream by Butters and Black Soaps. This non-greasy formula will leave your skin soft and supple. If you want to achieve a natural, healthy glow, try one of their whipped shea butters. Indulge in the luxurious feel of African black soaps and more by Butters and Black Soap. Shop now at www.butters_blacksoap.com. Use custom code WISDOM for a 15% discount. Shop now.
All right, everyone. Again, thank you and welcome to Bad Girls Talk. Make sure that you have hit the like button on your way in and that you have subscribed to the channel because the chat is now on subscriber only. Shout out to Listen to Me 301. All right, and I need y'all to listen to me because some things went down at this courtroom, okay? We got, let me see if I'm going to say this right. Poetic Diva. Okay. I know I'm not going to read this right because your girl is tired. She had no sleep. Poetic. I think it's Poetic Diva 29. How creative. I love it. Poetic Diva 29 said, "How's WD Ambassadors blessings?" Shout out to the Wisdom and Family Ambassadors in the building. T-Rain is in the building, said afternoon blessings, listening and still working. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Is here. Shatina Palmer. Kimmy who? Call me darling in the building. Love the shop. Of course, we got Nesto's shackle, shuffle, walk of shame because he wasn't in the courtroom. Nesto's. We was looking for you. Where was you? You wasn't in the courtroom. Well, secret. Neither was Wisdom's daughter. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. I was there. I just wasn't in the courtroom. Kia Elder in the building said, "Hello, Wisdom's daughter." In chat, I'm ready to hear the bad girls talk. Yes, we are real women having real conversations. All right, no topic is off limits. We're your entertainment hub for gossip, celebrity news, current events, and anything we feel like talking about. Because us baddies, we love to talk. All right, shout out to SD Travel RN said, "Hey WD and family," and Mississippi Shell in ATL. All right, let's get into it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start from the beginning. Okay. So your girl tested her equipment. I was ready to go. I had my bag. All right, I had everything, my setup, my tripod, my laptop, my camera, everything was good and ready to go because I was going to stream directly from my camera to the live stream. Unlike somebody else that we're going to talk about that's got 18 devices. But anyway, yes, your girl was up until like 4 a.m. and decided she was going to have a midnight snack. Why did I do that? Okay. I'm just saying, Juju D, why did I decide to have a 4 a.m. snack? It messed up my stomach, okay? I had the bubble guppies. I had to make several bank deposits, and I could not get on the road until I was certain that I had made the final deposit. So your girl was running a little behind. But I said, no worries. Thank you so much, Kia. I said, no worries, no big deal, because Wooten did say that he has another case and they're not going to start on time. And this is supposed to be his final plea. It's going to take some time. They got to do calendar. No big deal. They bamboozled us. Okay. I was speaking to Dennis Byron the entire time. We were on the phone. Then we were texting because he was already in the courtroom. He had a spot for me to set up. All was well. Got in the building. And pretty much from the time that I set foot on those stairs, because I got in about 10. As soon as I stepped foot on those that courthouse stairwell, I believe right as I was pulling up, Wooten had just come into the courtroom. But by the time I got on the elevator, okay, because that's what my grandma used to say, the elevator. By the time I got on the elevator, because I had to go to the 4th floor, I got up there just in time to see a glimpse of Pammy Pam, and I saw Dennis in the elevator going back down. I was like, dang, oh no. So once again, I missed the queen, Pammy Pam. I will catch you the next time. Saw Stacy, that first twin. I saw Miss Piggy, Braxton, if you're nasty. She was in the building, and she was like, girl, it's over. Ain't nothing. Wooten came out, and all they talked about was this motion to suppress vehicle evidence. That was it. Because Nesto's slick lawyer, which again, I can't blame him. I'm going to talk about him in a minute. But his slick lawyer put in a motion 2 nights ago at the very last minute. And so how can they start a trial where there's a motion to suppress evidence? And so it didn't click. None of us thought about that, we didn't think that we were going to sneeze and it was going to be over. I mean, literally from the time it took me to get from the 1st floor to the 4th floor, that was it. There was nothing to see. You guys didn't miss anything. I don't think anyone even has any court footage because for what? There was nothing. However, although we missed Nesto, we didn't miss Sonya. She was in the building. So let me tell you about Nesto's lawyer. Nesto's lawyer is handsome. Okay, I caught Sir in the hallway. I did not get a chance to introduce myself, but I caught Sir in the hallway. And he is fine. Okay. I might still feel some type of way because, he put my name out there and, some misinformation put out there. But he's a nice looking dude. He's nice and thickums. Okay. Nice looking dude. But anyway, so he didn't want to lock eyes with me. But I was talking to Miss Piggy and to Stacy, that first twin. So they heard him say, "Oh, where's his daughter?" And then we also had Southside. Shawtown 73 was also in the building. So anyway, so after that, I'm talking to them in the hallway, and they're like, "Yeah, Sonia's there." I wanted to see Sonia. I thought I did. No, I didn't. Listen, y'all tell me why old girl was out here looking like a $2. And I'm not even being mean. Okay. She over here with her favorite white Temu shirt, okay? Her little booty shorts that she got from Target, and some hooker heels that she got from Pics. Yeah. I don't know if she was wearing the same shirt, but it was similar because that's her signature, right? Okay, let me run that back. White shirt from Temu, booty shorts, ripped up ones too. We about to look at them. Booty shorts, from Target, and some hooker shoes, some strappy heels with a little 6-inch thin heel with her little short self. I got a picture of her hobbling down the stairs, looking bow-legged as I don't know what. Why would you dress like that to go into the courtroom? Yeah, that's how she came to court. Who comes to court looking like that? Matter of fact, when she got up, everybody was laughing. So I get to the door, and there's another case. I don't know why she stayed. Oh, I keep asking why she stayed behind, but she wanted to speak to Doug because Doug was there. I didn't get pictures of Doug, but anyway, and shout out to Miss Piggy and also Chi-Town, Southside Chi-Town 73 for hooking me up with the rundown in the Pics. See, listen, that's why I say keep your eyes and your ears to these streets, baby. And y'all did just that. So thank y'all. Anyway, 50 cents, $2 is too much. She was looking like a 50-cent hoe. Well, Nesto shackled shuffle walk of shame said her legs were not legging. Yeah, I'm gonna get to the Pics in just a moment. But here is who I was with on today. Right? So there goes me. There goes Mr. Byron. And that's the beautiful queen. Hold on one second. I'm getting some messages. So I'm hoping we're supposed to have a special guest later that has some interesting stuff to share with us about some of the goings-ons in the courtroom that may not. All right, so she's doing some work right now, but she'll be able to come on in a bit. All right. So let me just tell her, just pop in when you're ready. Just pop in when you're ready. Okay. So anyway, so that's what I was with. Let me move. Hang on a second. Let's move this out. Move this out the way. All right. So we took some cute little selfies. All right. Don't we look cute? Listen, I told Chi-Town she need to snatch Sonya up and help her sister out. All right. She needed to snatch her up. Oh, there's one more picture. Hold on a second. I think that's the best one. I don't think I put that up there. Hold on a minute. Let me get the last photo. Anyway, I said she needed to snatch up side hand and take her to get her hair did. Okay. You see how her hair is laid right here? You know, looking fine like wine. Yeah. We got to get our girl right because the way she was looking today, she was looking broke. She was definitely giving broke. She was giving strung out. I'm just telling you what I observed. I'm not trying to just drag her for no reason. I'm just telling you what I saw. Now, you guys are going to look at these photos and you're going to give me your own opinion because maybe you see something different, but I'm just telling you what I saw. So anyway, so we're having a kiki, and Sonya was in the courtroom making friends. Okay, she found a friend because she was looking a little lonely. She was having some conversations, and we had some eyes and ears in the courtroom that's going to share with us in a little bit about what that conversation was like. Can't say too much because they undercover, so I don't want to blow their cover. Anyway, okay, I got the last picture. So yeah. So I go out. So what happened is they're like, okay, we're gonna leave. I said, no problem. I will go to the YSL. But first I walked them outside, and again, we're outside, we're having a kiki and it's all fun and games. We were talking for a good long minute, hugging. Southside is so cute. She said, I told my grandson that, I saw young Thug today. And he was like, tell Thug to keep his head up. And her family was fascinated by the fact that, and she was tickled pink by the fact that, we are real. She said, Wisdom, you are real. That was cute. She said, I said, I am. I told Dennis last night, I said, Dennis, I'm ugly in person. So I'm just gonna let you know. I'll be using Photoshop in my pictures. I'm very ugly. Anyway, so got back inside. And but before I did, this is okay. That's Miss Staying on the streets. Yeah. She put that raccoon ponytail on her head. She didn't wash it. I thought we had that conversation before where I recommended that she co-wash that weave, okay? Because it's looking real dusty and dirty. Look at her go down the stairs. Okay. Now I can't really zoom in on this picture like I want to, but I was looking at them edges, and I'm gonna tell you what I see in this picture is her sideburns are disconnected from her hairline, and her hairline is moving further and further away from the top of her ears. Okay, yeah, it's I don't know, but I wish she would stop with the ponytails, because if she is having health issues or stress due to this case, those ponytails are not going to help. This is how she came to court. Okay. She's struggling to go down the stairs in her little, although, is that a snakeskin pattern? I don't know. She just looked a hot mess. So I don't know where she was coming from or where she was going to, but man rolled out of there like she had a hot date. Okay. That's how she rolled out. I think she was coming from a client and just said, F it, I'm just not even going to change my clothes. I think maybe she's a retired hooker. That's probably how she met Nesto. Rumor has it that is how she met Nesto. Yes. Okay. South Carolina travel RN said, child. Yeah. Okay. She working them streets real good. She was struggling with them steps. All right. But she working them streets. Now I don't know what happened here. I think she had to get her bearings first, because you know she's I think Sonya is low key on drugs. Okay, I cannot confirm that. That is alleged. All right, let me put my banner up. I think she is low key on drugs. Okay. Kimmy Who says, so sad. Juju D said, wow, Kimmy Who, clothes don't fit. She looked very emaciated. And I didn't get a picture of her face, but her cheekbones, everything is sunken in, and she's looking much older than 55. Okay, she's looking like old. Oh, thank you so much, Poetic Diva. Call me darling. Darling says, Soggy Diaper. They sure have put her out the court. Oh, they should. They should have put her out the court. I mean, you know, she was fully clothed, and is she fishnet stockings, or her legs just that doggone dark? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. No, it might be just the lighting. It might be just the lighting. But this is terrible. This is terrible. Okay, that's how my uncle used to say it. Terrible. Not terrible. That's too fancy. It's terrible. Wow, she's going to the blade. I don't know what she's going to, but she looked like she was on her way to go see a client. That's allowed in court, I guess, because she sure was sitting in the back having, you know, a whole conversation in a key. Yep. Hey, Miss Piggy Braxton is in the building. I'm gonna drop the link, Miss Piggy. This is a great segue. This will be a good time for you to come on in and share with us what you observed in the court. Hold on one second. Right, so I'm dropping the link. I'll pin it in just a second. All right, hold on a minute. Let me go ahead and pin it to the chat so you can find it. So it'll be pinned at the top. All right, but yeah, go on and call in, and because you heard some things. All right, now I'm not, like I said, I don't, you know, we ain't gonna blow a cover, so you don't have to be on camera. You can keep your camera off. All right, you can definitely keep your camera off, But yeah, Justin's mom says she's 56 now, and she looks older than 56. Vaginated said, oh, I'm here. Did I miss a lot? Jam, we just getting started. Okay? The question was deal or no deal. Well, trial or no trial. There was nothing happened today. They just talked about the motion. to suppress evidence. And Wooten was like, I'm going to need some time to go over this. So the judge was like, okay, I'll give you a day and a half. So there really was nothing to see in the courtroom. We don't know if he's getting a deal. We don't know if he's going to plea out, or if he's, because he said he wasn't taking no M mugging plea. All right, that's what he said. He said he ain't taking no plea. So she even makes hookers look bad. Yeah, this is rough. This is really, your girl is looking rough. Okay, she navigated them steps, and then she was on her way up out of here. So on the left of this picture, that is Southside, and Southside Chi-Town actually saw her get into her electric vehicle. Okay, we didn't get pictures of that because we didn't want to get accused of stalking. We don't stalk people. Okay, contrary to what some people may believe, I don't stalk people because I ain't got the time and I don't have to, and that's not fun for me. Why was her friend? Oh, where was her friend? The silver big bag. Okay, well, so we're gonna get to SpongeBob in a minute. Don't get ahead of me, Pecan. SpongeBob was in the YSL trial. And there was some drama going on in that there courtroom. We're going to get to that in a minute. The Blade is where women can sell their services. Ooh, so Boney Pony is trying to sell a little something on the side. She said, if y'all going to call me a side, then I'm just going to act like a side. I'm going to sell something on the side. I'm going to make a little money on the side. And there it is. There it is. All right. And on that note, we got Queen Piggy in the building. Let me bring it up. Queen Piggy. How are you, Queen? How you doing? How's your day? You sleeping? You eat something today? It sound like you're shopping. You shopping? Sound like you sleep. You in the bed? You sleep? What's going
No,
on?
I made it home.
I'm making fun of Nesto because he be interrogating people when he gets on the phone. Yeah, but thank God you made it back safely. So yeah, so you were in the courtroom, and
Yes, ma'am.
you were strategically placed to eavesdrop and potentially participate. That's alleged in a conversation. So I'm just going to let you take the floor and tell us what you seen and what you heard.
Um, like you said, the court hearing was pretty quick, but when we got there, Sonya was sitting in the back row of the court, reading a book. And huh?
I said she could read.
I mean, she was pointing at the words on the page, so I assumed she was reading. What's ironic is the book she was reading is called Circumstances. And the book is about a man who went to jail, who had a lot of money and cars, and his parents left him, and then he got, the big one that you can't get rid of. And he went on this just like journey. So it was just ironic that that's the book she's reading while with an inmate that's kind of going through the same thing.
Okay, so she is empathizing with her jail boo. Okay, all righty.
Yeah,
Well,
it's kind of strange.
no, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go on. Go.
Okay. But yeah, she was dressed like I don't know how to explain where you would wear that outfit to. Sitting on your sofa, or I don't know. It was just very weird for court to have on reptile shoes and cut off shorts and a button up blouse. It was kind of strange.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody wear long sleeves with short. And yeah, it's almost like she was trying to put together 3 different outfits, and she just gave up halfway and said, "You know what? Whatever my hand touches, what I'm wearing today."
I think she's trying to accentuate her looks, but it's not working. And I mean, to be honest, I want to be really honest. I was thinking about it on the drive home, and I actually kind of like looking at her up close. I actually feel sorry for her.
Yeah, she didn't look
She
good today
looks
at all.
she looks very worn. She looks very tired. She looks very sad. She looks very like malnourished. she really does look like this is beating her down, and like she just won't give up because her pride won't let her be defeated.
Mm-hmm.
Like she really does up close, like you can see the lines in her face and on her neck and how she's trying to hide it with makeup, and it just looks like somebody that's very insecure, and their pride just won't let them be honest with themselves.
Victor Vale said in my Spanish accent, explain me that ponytail, explain me. Oh my gosh, Victor Vale.
The
Yeah,
ponytail is not the same texture as the hair.
Yeah, matter
Her
of fact,
hair and that ponytail is two different textures.
Let me pull up this picture. So I couldn't zoom in, but I'm looking at her earrings. She's got her ears. She's got big hoop earrings on, and then I can see part of her sideburns is separated from the rest of her hairline, and then it looks like her hairline has receded even further up above her ear, which it looks like her hair is coming out. This is not just.
It looks even worse in person.
Ooh, yikes!
It looks like okay, so when hair comes out from the roots and it have the bulb in it, that's what it looks like. All her hair ripped out from the root.
Ooh, yikes.
It looks even it really, like, you don't see any type of hair in the root itself. It looks like it's just been snatched out.
Wow.
And then, that comes from not being nourished.
Yeah. 313 Best Side. We're gonna get her some with shea butter. She can't put that in her hair though, but I'm gonna get her something that she can put in her hair that's got some chebe in it that will help grow back that hairline. I'm going to I'm gonna help her sister out. But yeah, she did not look good today, and it wasn't like, okay, I'm having a bad day. I feel like this is what she looks like, and she will slather a pound of makeup on her face to cover it up. She looked worse for wear today. Like, this case, Nesto, everything is really wearing her down. Meanwhile, Skirly is doing good. She fine,
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what's the saying that sometimes like when you commit a sin, it will come back like on your body. So like, she was committing adultery and now she's looking real worn and tired. I mean, she looked like an old hoe. Like, she been running up and down in them streets, jumping from car to car to car for the last 42 years, and she need to retire. That's what it was giving. It was giving broke down.
To be honest, if I was Sonya, I wouldn't even want to come after Shirley in that state. Like, compared to Shirley, I wouldn't even want to come after her. I would be embarrassed.
Yeah.
She can't hold the candle to Shirley, and it's embarrassing because on the phone calls you can actually hear Nesto pick her apart, and to me, he's comparing her to Shirley.
I think that's why she's so insecure.
I would be. It's nothing she can do in this lifetime to compare to Shirley.
Well, she doesn't have Shirley's money. She's not able to buy the clothes that Shirley buys or afford to eat in the restaurants that Shirley eats in. She doesn't even know about these high-end restaurants. She can't even say Balenciaga, let alone spell it. So yeah, I don't know. Now, a little birdie told me that she was having a nice little kiki and making friends in the courtroom. Did you manage to hear that conversation with her new bestie in the courtroom?
Well, she was saying that she was at court for a friend, and that today was rather quick, and that last time she was there all day, and kind of hinted to how Fulton County ain't crap, but I think she like kind of stopped herself. I did see when Doug called her out to the hallway and he was saying something to her, and I'm gonna just give my opinion.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
and this might not I kind of feel like Doug is with the shits. I believe that they're that he's feeding into Sonya antics. And it's just my opinion.
I'm gonna have you pause right there for 1 second. So Grant said, I hear you talking about a Nesto. Who is he? What is he charged with? Who is Sonya relation to Nesto? Thanks. So Nesto, as we call him, or Nasty Nesto, that's his nickname, is Ernest Williams. He is the now ex-husband of Shirley Strawberry of the Steve Harvey Morning Show, who's most known for the Strawberry Letter, where people call in about their relationship issues, and on the radio they clown the whoever, not calling, they write in, they write a letter, which is called the Strawberry Letter, about their issues and their woes and their relationship problems and whatnot, things that they kind of already know what they should do, but they're just looking for validation. And, you know, they'll have a key, they'll laugh, but they'll attempt to give them some advice. It's all for entertainment purposes. Well, he he has turned Atlanta into the scamming capital because the man scammed $1 million out of several victims. Okay, he just got hit with a RICO. There's 100 witnesses on the list. He has multiple counts of theft by deception, theft by taking. He's got some pedo charges, some CP charges. He's got some SA charges, some Sodom and Gomorrah human trafficking. He's got some Diddy kind of stuff charges without the parties and the baby oil. Okay, he didn't get that far, but he does have an RV that he likes to bring the hoes onto the RV, and he hit them with that liquid V and them toys, and he go to work. But yeah, so he's known for having a 24-hour barbershop. He's also known for being a bigamist because he has multiple wives. So when he married Shirley, that was not a legal marriage. She didn't know about the other wives. She thought she was getting her dream wedding, paid for courtesy a la carte of Essence magazine, I believe, is who paid for that wedding. Anyway, or contribute towards it. And so she was with the man 8 years. He was incarcerated or arrested for like 4 times during the marriage. The 5th time, he was picked up on an outstanding warrant, and it just opened Pandora's box. And he's been incarcerated in Fulton County by jail by way of Cobb. So he's property of Fulton County, but he's currently being housed at Cobb County. And Sonya is his side chick. Okay, she came into his life thereabout. Some say 2020, some say 2019. You ask me, I'm going to say probably around 2018. She came into his life, and you know, she's been kind of messing with him on the side. She's got her own story, but she was shot. Right, that was her friend. But you know, when you're up there in age like she is, a friend really means lover. But that was just her friend. Okay, and she has, so how this all came about is there's a content creator by the name of Phone Calls from Prison. And another content creator in our circle said, hey, have you heard about Ernest Williams? Nesto, you should get the tapes. And baby, it's been entertaining for almost a year now. We have been listening to their phone calls and their jail visits, and we even got the text messages from all their conversations. Now, she has gone on Tasha K and every other platform under the sun trying to advocate for this man that she knows is guilty, but she claims he's innocent. And he is innocent until proven guilty. We know that by law. But there are too many victims. His own children have come out and said that he's done things to them. He will take your vehicle, tell you that he's going to sell it for you and give it to someone else. He'll tell you that he'll make you famous. His whole Instagram page was nothing but pictures of him with celebrities. And so that's how he was able to use Shirley Strawberry's celebrity status to run his con, right? You know how my life is, right? I'm married to Shirley Strawberry. You see me with all these celebrities, I can help you level up. One victim he took over $200,000 from, okay? And he used money that he stole from her to buy Shirley Strawberry a G-Wagon and a very expensive ring, which has been confiscated by Roswell, courtesy of Fulton County. So that's just a quick wrap up. We've been following, this case goes back to 2022. So he's been in jail for over 2 years. So that is like my 2.5 minute recap of what this is about. It's entertaining because the side chick, we call her everything from side pen, seahorsey. She says things like, yeah, well, you know, we're 80% sea moths, right? We call her ponytail, bonytail. She's really silly. She tries to act like she's all that. And we have a Kiki and a clown because we're just amazed that somebody is just that silly or stupid or whatever you want to call it. So hopefully that gives you some context into what we're talking about, Greg. And thank you for your question. All right, Miss Piggy, if you would continue, please, with the conversation that was going on with Miss Side Horsey in the courtroom.
It's not really much. After that, I guess she gave the rundown of what she thought and what he should look into and things like that. And he said okay. And she went on her way. She got in her little what is it? Her little
electric car.
Scooter car. It's like, I think it's like a Scion. It's the Scion IQ, I believe. One of those little mini cars.
Okay, let me see.
I don't know if it's electric. It might be electric. I'm not sure, but I know it's a Scion IQ.
Okay. Oh, I got a picture of it, y'all. I got a picture.
Yeah, it's a little grayish black car. Yeah.
Yep. I found the
exact old, though. It's not a new one. It's an old one. Ooh, it's very old.
I found one that looked like the exact one that she had. I'm about to show it to y'all. Just a momento. All right.
It's very old.
Wow. So here's the interesting thing, Greg. If you're still with us, stay with us because this is very entertaining. Nesto has built his career on scamming people, coming up with these business ideas and getting people to funnel money into his business when really, it's not for their benefit but for his. And so she also is an acclaimed business, owner. Her father was into real estate. He rehabbed homes, taught her everything he knew. She claims to have had 17 homes at one point, but she lost a lot of those homes in bankruptcy and also because she was taken to court a few times for being a terrible landlord. And so she often talks about, I'm going to get an RV park and I'm going to buy some land and turn it into RV. I'm going to get an RV and drive it to Africa. I'm going to start a strip club. I'm going to do a gentleman's club. What, y'all help me out. What other businesses ideas did she come with? And she'll make it seem like she's actually working on these things. And then there'll be some excuse as to why nothing has ever happened. So Nesto thought, cool. I could hook up with her because she got these business ideas and that's what I need. I need just something to help me get it back on my feet. Well, the joke was on him because she is a dreamer and a pathological liar. And so she doesn't have any of those things. She has no money. She lives off of her Social Security. All she does is sleep all day. These are things that she said out of her own mouth. So we're not even like being mean girls over here. Like I'm legit telling you. And so it's interesting because Nesto still has hope that
that's the exact car. That's the car.
Yep. So this is a terrible picture, y'all. Sorry, but this is her vehicle. I'm gonna see if I can try to get a better picture. It's not so fuzzy,
but I think it's black.
Yeah. Yep. So this is what she's driving. This little electric car that Nesto could barely fit in, and he's only 5'10". And she asked him, it wasn't too small for you, was it, baby? Was it too small for you? All right. I don't know when he was in. Okay, that's not much better. But anyway, but you guys get the idea. I don't know when he was in this vehicle, by the way. Not even sure. But yeah. And so why is this so funny is because as someone eloquently put it, Vic to the Veil, of course. Remember she said Shirley needs to retire because she's old anyway. She's very jealous of her. Well, you know what? The yoke is on Sonya because Sonya is looking tired, old, and broke. This is just my opinion. She's giving old, broke $2 hoe. You have, hold on a second. Let me show you something. You see this beautiful queen here on the right? Okay. And I have her permission to give her age because we were on live early. She's 73 years old. I'm like 73. Okay. So look, Sonia is looking older than this beautiful queen right here. I'm just saying.
I don't think it looks like she didn't have her implants either.
What? How do you take out your implants?
It didn't look like it. I don't know if the shirt was just too big or I don't know. They didn't look like they were looking earlier in the visits.
So the blueberries have turned to
they didn't look
strawberry seeds? Oh boy.
It didn't. again, the shirt just could have been too big, but it did not look like the way she had them sitting up in those earlier visits with the white shirts on. It didn't look the same.
Got you. Okay. Okay. Poetic Diva 29, I got you. Send me an email. Email me at iamwisdomsdaughter@gmail.com, and I will send you a link directly from the website to what the product is. It's very inexpensive. It has peppermint in it, so it doesn't have a bad smell because Chebe stinks. If you've ever used it, and this is the only product that I know. Those of you who are wondering, Chebe is it's a natural, what am I trying to say, herb, I guess, comes from a mushroom that grows in Africa, and it is very instrumental to strengthening your hair, growing your edges back, and making your hair thicker. Now, I'm just telling you my own experiences. I'm not making any medical claims, but I've used a variety of products and it works. It's just that their product smells better than what I've seen on the market, because it's nice to have something to make your hair grow, but if it stinks and it smells bad. Anyway, oh, Miss Butterfly says Sonya look like a junkie. Oh no. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. If you guys were in that courtroom and you saw her today, you would have felt bad for her. You would not have had any choice but to. How could you not feel bad for her? Victor the Veil is in the building. Queen, how are you?
Hi.
What's going on? Talk to us.
I wanted to say, like, when I called into Infamous Sylvia's channel and paid that little funky $5 to talk to Sonia, I tried to tell her this. What are you gonna do for yourself? You don't look good. Like, take care of yourself. And she ran away from it. This is the exact thing I was trying to like. I know I'm younger than her, but this is the exact thing that I was trying to save herself. I have like that Mother Teresa complex sometimes, which I shouldn't for strangers who don't deserve it.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
she, you know, simple things like carrying a protein shake around in that little fake knockoff purse, it just would help. She does not look, I can see from the side she doesn't look good. And she's a small frame woman. I'm a small frame woman. So it's easy to rapidly lose weight, especially when you have a lot of stress. My mother is 1 year older than her, and she looks younger than Sonia. Sonia looks gaunt. She doesn't look healthy. She probably did have issues with those implants. They could have been taken out, or they could be slipping.
Yeah, that is true, because we don't know who she went to get them done. She may have run to DR. She may have went to a back alley doctor. She could have gone to Columbia. Who knows where she went? Or she could have gone to Miami. But because she's such a small person, and just what one person does and what works for one person doesn't necessarily work for you. I had a relative who went with a friend and went to DR and got a whole bunch of work done, and she actually had to have her implants taken out because she developed a really bad infection.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you don't do your aftercare, and then if you start being intimate directly after you have those implants, which it sounds like she did. You really not supposed to be intimate. And you're supposed to, do your massages and stuff. I don't have implants, but I have somebody close to me who's had them. You're supposed to do your massages. You have to do your checkups on them, make sure they don't harden, because your body could reject them naturally. I don't think she's done any of that. I think it was just, oop, new boobs, good to
Right.
go.
Yeah, I got some blueberries. I don't think she's taking care of her health. And I think that's the main issue right now. And I think that's the reason why she looks like that. Even Nesto asked her, did you go to the doctor? Did you make your appointment? Did you do this? And everything is always Monday. Right? Southside said they're raisins. She went from blueberries to raisins. I'm
And
sorry.
that's raisins are fine for her body type. It's fine, but I just who shows up to court like that? The last outfit was better than this outfit.
Yeah, so Love to Shop said someone else also mentioned that she looked like she had her implants removed. It's possible. Justin's mom said yes, that's true about the implants. Yeah, it's possible. I guess we'll see on the next video visit. But yeah,
Well, I
she.
do know this.
Mhm.
If she got those implants done in a DR or Canada or anywhere else, they will not do the aftercare or reconstruction here in America. No insurance will cover the aftercare or the reconstruction. So if she got it done somewhere else, she has to go back there to see if they will fix it.
Wow.
And she don't have a passport. So
I mean, she be traveling. She went to Canada, but I think she drove to Ohio first, and then once they it wasn't Ohio, it was Detroit. Was it Michigan? Where did she drive to? Where's she from? What the day is? I'm all confused, y'all. Anyway,
I think she went to Michigan and then drove over to Canada or something.
Okay, so they must have just drove right on over the border. She didn't go to Colombia or DR for the boobies because she only recently got a passport. Okay, so I don't. Maybe she got it done in Miami. Maybe she went to Dr. Miami.
And you have to think about this too. Her sister looks very, very similar, where they can pass for the same person.
Yes.
It's not hard to use her sister's passport.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? That's true. I confused them in the beginning.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
I thought that she was her sister too, until you get a better look. You get a better look at Sonya. They have some, slight, slight physical, the shape differences on there, like her nose and stuff, and so they look slightly different, but they do look very similar. And when you go out of the country, especially to like the Caribbean, they don't check. They just look. They take a quick glance at your passport, and it's like, keep going.
And again, her sister is about maybe 20-25 pounds heavier than her, so she just looks like her sister that lost weight.
Yeah.
So I mean, she's a scammer, so you just never know what she might do.
Right.
I really just want. I mean, I know I shouldn't have empathy for her, but I do.
It's okay. I feel bad for her too after seeing her today.
But Vic, I felt the same way. Like looking at her closely, it's like you can see the sickness.
Yeah.
And I see sick people every day, all day, and I see it. Like it's when somebody's sick from the inside, you can see it.
Yeah.
And that's how she looks. She looks like she's sick from the inside, like she's very malnourished.
Yeah, and she doesn't eat the right thing. Has has she stayed on the phone? I would have just like, hey, just dial the tree cells, $1.25 protein shakes, girl. You don't have to spend that much money. Just keep them in your purse. Carry some nuts around, some pistachios. It's real easy to kind of and with her having bowel issues, a short bowel, she needs to. You need to always stay eating, but stay eating the right things. So
right.
Whether and it's got to be like, I don't, for her, I don't know what she probably shouldn't really eat like a lot of dairy and stuff, but just things that will just keep you nutritioned, or just keep you with nutrients in your body. But she doesn't look good.
Did you say nutrients? Like Nesto?
Nutrished. She needs to be
some vitamin D, some vitamin E, some vitamin K, some vitamin C. She just needs the alphabet. She needs all the vitamins.
She needs some collagen powder.
Foods, like fatty foods. Even if she ate ice cream all day,
I don't think that's good.
I'm not saying it's good for her, but I'm saying it will help her gain weight.
Right.
So she doesn't look as ill as she is.
If she was near a bathroom all day, I would say yes. Like, just eat a bunch of ice cream, eat a bunch of cheese. Yes, I would say eat like a bunch of quesadillas. Just pig out on that. Yeah, like, and she probably gets full fast.
But laying in bed all day thinking about Nesto and what he going through and all those things, that's not helping her either. Because that's all she really does is lay in the bed, talk to him, text him, and think about what he's going through.
She's not thinking about what he's going through. She's thinking about the bloggers. That's where they don't care about each other anymore, really.
Not at this point, they don't. You can hear it in his voice. He's just like, he doesn't know how to tell her to go on. Just like literally flat out go on.
Yeah. He needs her because he still needs to hear another outside voice. He needs to probably hear a woman's voice every now and then, just to kind of, because he calls her and just holds the phone like an old man. And I think he just needs to hear a voice, but he doesn't really want to, he can't talk about anything. So but then when she calls him,
Mhm.
she, I think because she can feel him pulling away, and she's that kind of weirdo, so she's pulling him in closer. She doesn't want to get off the phone. It's so weird to hear their dynamic now. No more I love yous, but it's her just hanging on the phone too, just talking about anything. She wants to talk about the case so bad, so she brings up all this weird crap to try to counterbalance the conversation. And he's like, I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. And
Nesto talks like he got cotton in his mouth. I was doing some Nesto impressions, but I forgot the cotton in my mouth, so I didn't sound like him. But y'all can definitely stay up on the panel. I'm going to pivot now into, so we're going to talk about some people call her Silverback, some people call her Infamous Snake. She's been called the YSL blogger, infamous scheme team, infamous prayer warrior, infamous scammer, infamous faith Christian. I mean, she has a lot of names. All right, SpongeBob SquarePants. We're gonna talk about what happened in the YSL courtroom on this afternoon, because Pammy Pam had to go and she missed out on that. But I was there with Dennis, and a lot of stuff is starting to make sense now. And so I want to just pivot to that. We could talk about Bone Tail all dog one day, but we gonna we gonna talk about. I'm gonna start calling her the infamous liar now. But anyway, so yeah, so get this. So I finally get to back in the building. All right, I'm trying to meet up with Pam and Dennis to sit with them in the YSL trial. I get up there, but I have my camera equipment with me. It's in my bag, right? It's everything's completely off. But because I don't have a Rule 22, I cannot take any camera equipment in that courtroom. I can't even take my phone. They put my phone in some type of a pouch and use a machine to a magnetic machine to lock it closed. So even if I wanted to open that bad boy, and the lady is watching me stand there struggling, trying to open it, because I didn't. You know how like you go to Macy's and they have those plastic tags on the big thick and if you go out the store with the tag, the alarm will sound. And when you go to the cash register, they put it on that magnetic thing, and there's a little pin that comes out the bottom, and the big tag comes off. It was something like that. So I said, okay. They took my license, okay, everything. She says you can take that back to your car and come back. So I did that. Went outside, was talking, having a kiki and whatnot. Made my way back to my car, put everything back in the car, came back to the courtroom, and it was me and Chi-Town. And I said, okay, we're going to go back inside. We're going to go to the YSL. So we get inside there and we sit where the state, anybody representing the state would sit. I didn't know. Now, Chi-Town, you should come on up, baby. Where you at? You should click the link and come on up. But soon as I walked in the courtroom, Silverback looked at me and gave me such a look. Now, Greg, I don't want you to be lost. Silverback is just a nickname because she likes to give people nicknames, so we give her nicknames. It's a nickname for a blogger who has relaunched her YouTube career based off of the YSL case. So she's in the courtroom every day. She live streams YSL, and she's not a nice person. Anyway, but she gave me such a look, y'all. The look that she gave me at first was kind of like shock, and then it was just like, what are you doing here? Like, I think she really felt like that's her territory. Let me tell y'all what I saw. Okay. She had her laptop, and on the laptop was she had it open to the YouTube stream so that she could see the chat and whatnot. So she's got her laptop with YouTube open in the studio. Okay. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a picture because I don't know if you guys have ever seen what YouTube looks like in the background, but I'm gonna take a picture and try to show it to y'all. Okay, I will do my best. Anyway, so she has that open. She also has on one tripod a still camera. Okay, so follow me. Got the laptop going, and then we have a tripod with a still camera. Okay, that's what she's using to pan and get her video. Then she has a second tripod with one of her 3 phones attached to it, and she's on TikTok. So you know what I found out today about the infamous one? Because she's demonetized on her main channel on YouTube, and it's possible that she may have shot over to TikTok prior to this, but either way, she's been live streaming on TikTok, which means she's monetized over there. So that's where she's making some of her income. You don't make as much on TikTok as you do on YouTube, because it's based not on ad revenue, but it's based on, you know, the kindness of strangers, right? People just kind of throwing out roses. There are different icons when you're on a live. You got a rose, you can have a banana, you can have ice cream, a heart, and they represent a different dollar amount. And people can just keep hitting the button, ding, 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 and it goes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm looking and I'm like, one person just gifted her like $50, which is fine. Make your money. But why are you streaming on 3 devices? I guess she doesn't understand that with StreamYard, you can stream simultaneously to multiple places. But that is how.
Don't help her.
Huh? No,
Don't help her.
She doesn't know how to do it. She doesn't know how to do it. I mean, Bougie had to teach her how to monetize the channel. She don't know how to do it. She won't be able to figure that out. But anyway, so I'm saying to myself, why does she have all this equipment? She's taking up a good half of the bench. Now that bench is long enough to seat about 15 people. She's taking up a good half of the bench. And Dennis is over here with his big hunk of monk of a camera. And he's like barely with half of his body on the bench. So here is what StreamYard looks like. Not StreamYard. Here is what the YouTube live looks like in the background, in the studio. Okay, so you can see what's on the screen. You can see your chat. You can kind of see, you know, your analytics. You know, you can see how long people have stayed on your channel. You can see how many likes and how many peak or concurrent views. So there's information that we're able to see. So this is what she has up on the laptop. Then she's streaming on the still camera or filming on the still camera. Then she's streaming on TikTok. So some of you were like, well, nobody was over there watching. And then suddenly it's like it just exploded. TikTok. That's how she was able to do it. TikTok. And listen, more power to you. I ain't mad at it. You know, I'm doing me. She's doing her. So this is what happened. So Dennis comes in. He sits down. He sees me. He gets up. He gives me a hug. Because this is the first time he's actually seen me face to face in person. He knew that I was there, but we kept missing each other. It's a big building, just so you guys know. The Fulton County Courthouse is state-of-the-art on the inside. It's a very big building. It's the outside is the original facade when you first come into the lobby, but once you get past those main doors, it's beautiful inside. And so it's you can easily get lost. And so Dennis is taking selfies. And because I'm sitting directly behind him, I'm like, I accidentally photobombed him. So I lean in. We take a few more pictures. They're cute pictures. You should have seen Silverback look over like, let me do it this way. She was like, you know, like I just pooped in her cornflakes. So I was teasing Dennis. I said, she must think I'm moving into her man. She was looking real jealous over there. I mean, real jealous. So she gets up all of a sudden and storms out the courtroom. I'm like, okay, I knew something was up. I just didn't know what. So she goes out there and she does what she does. Okay. The only people out there are officers. So she goes out there. Next thing you know, they come in for Dennis. Dennis goes out. So I'm like, well, we taking a break? We getting lunch? Because I'm hungry. I ain't had lunch. You know, what's going on? So, I'm sorry. I'm way behind in the comments. Hold on. Let me try to catch up. So anyway, so Dennis comes back in and there's an officer, a female officer behind him. And he's telling the officer, no, I didn't take any pictures of her. Look at my phone. I'm texting. I didn't take any pictures of her. I'm taking selfies. Same thing she's doing. And so apparently she went out there, Silverback, and lied and said that Dennis was taking pictures of her. Dennis been taking no pictures of her. I'm sitting right behind him. Okay? Me and Chi-Town. Okay? Southside Chi-Town, sitting right behind him. We were still on the wrong road. So the officer comes to me and says, are you family? Because if you're not family or witness, you need to be on this road. No problem. Okay. Everyone else up to this point is nice. She got a little bit of an attitude, but at that point, she spoke respectfully. It wasn't a big deal. And so she's talking to Dennis, and then he says, no, I didn't. You know, I can, even though he's whispering, I can hear him. No, I didn't take any pictures of her. So I get her attention and I tell her, you know, he's telling the truth. I've been sitting here the whole time. He didn't. And she, because some of y'all was on the live earlier, so it's gonna be a repeat. But she's like, was I talking to you? Don't speak to me if I don't talk to you first. You don't speak to me in my courtroom unless I speak to you. I was like, oops, sorry. I just told you don't speak to me. Didn't I just tell you don't open your mouth to me? This is my, yeah, I mean, just going in. And she says, do you even know what this is about? You don't even know what this is about. I said, yeah, I do know what this is about. Well, anyway, I wasn't talking to you. Was I talking to you? You speak when I speak to you. Other than that, you don't talk in my court. And I looked at her and I said, is that how you talk to everybody up in here? She was like, you still speaking to me? Didn't I just tell you don't talk to me? I just told you don't talk to me. Don't open your mouth to me. Don't speak to me. Unless I speak to you, don't talk. Don't speak. I did one of these. I was like, you know what? Like that. And she puts her hands up. I give her that look like, let me move this comment so I can see. That's the look I gave her. I have my glasses on, y'all. So I had to pull them glasses off so she could see I wasn't playing. All right. So I'm looking at her like, okay, that's New York for what you want. Okay. That's New York non-verbal language for what you want. Okay. Piggy, Miss Piggy Braxton know what I'm talking about. She was so nasty. She was so nasty.
Yeah,
like,
I'm so glad I didn't go over to that courtroom. That's just not my type of atmosphere. So I'm glad I left. I think Sylvia is going to keep playing with people's freedom until she runs into a person that don't care about their freedom.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
She really needs to stop because you're playing with people's freedom, but there are people out here that don't care about their freedoms.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You're absolutely right. You know, I'm never going to allow someone to take me out of character in a setting like that. And so, excuse me, I held my peace. All right. But we could have easily gone to blows. The way she was talking to me was so bad. I can't even relate to you how nasty it was because I'm just not that kind of person. I don't talk to people like that. There's no need. Right. And she was talking loud. Like she was trying to start something. She was talking loud. And then I said, what is your name? And that reminds me, where Dennis at? Dennis ain't in here. Oh, Dennis is preparing for court TV. Anyway, I said, what is your name? She was like, didn't I tell you don't speak to me? I said, okay, I'm going to get your name. And I just left it at that. And that's when I was just like, you know. So.
Well, I'm going to say this and I'm going to drop down. I think Sylvia plays the elderly victim, and a lot of these deputies and lawyers and mods feel sorry for her, and they come to her rescue after she done threw the rock. And she's playing the game she's playing. The elderly stick is only going to work on certain people because I know people don't care how old you are. There's people that don't care about hitting the elderly. There's people that don't care about jumping on the elderly, and she really needs to stop because it's not going to get her. It's not going to get her as far as she think it's going to get her.
Right.
And absolutely. She's putting like that deputy. You can report her for abuse of power, and it's all because of Sylvia.
Yeah. Oh, I definitely will. I am definitely because you don't talk to people like that. That's not your courtroom. That's Judge Whitaker's courtroom. And the judge didn't even talk to Sylvia like that when Sylvia was being so disrespectful to the jurors, okay, with the nicknames and carrying on. Demure and Mindful said it was definitely abuse of power. And she said, I wonder if IS is sliding her money to behave that way. And the reason why I highlighted your comment, Demure, is because that's the same thing that came up in my spirit. As soon as Dennis told me what was happening in the back, I said, this heifer paid that girl to act like that. That's the first thing that came to mind, right? Because she's using the money that she's getting from her sub. So you know, look, Sylvia Subbies, that's what she's using your money for, to pay off people. She was trying to exercise her power. I'm talking about Silverback, was trying to exercise her power.
Mhm.
Like, I know people up in this piece. Yeah, I know people too, very high up. And if I wanted to, I could get that girl fired with a phone call. I'm not going to do that though, because it's not that serious. But I am going to report her because you don't talk to people that way. Ma'am, I need you to be quiet in the courtroom. Thank you for the information.
Well,
Ma'am, that's between us two. Thank you for the
I just
information.
want to say I am very proud of your channel. I have watched you start it and where you are now, and as you grow, it's very good to see somebody doing what they want to do and enjoying it. And please do not let the elderly mess up what you guys have going on. Please
No,
do not.
no. Thank you so, so much for that.
And I
That
will see you at the next hearing. And by the way, Wisdom's daughter, Pam, y'all are very beautiful, beautiful women. And I can see where the envy comes from. And I just want to wish you guys all the best. And I really enjoy you.
Thank you so. Oh my gosh, you listen. I ain't got no tissues up in here. Don't start that. But thank you so very much. It was amazing meeting you. Look forward to seeing you again. And just so you guys are aware, in the live that I did earlier, I'm returning to New Orleans or Nolans for Mardi Gras. So I'm going to put together like a kind of travel package that I'll share with you guys. I don't know if it's necessarily going to be like a group trip where we all stay at the hotel, but I will put together some options for you. Some of you, are like, listen, I'm bougie on a budget, just give me something that's reasonable and in a good area. Some of you are like, no, I need the 5-star. So I'm going to put together a travel package, but ideally we will all travel to New Orleans. We will meet up and we're going to have a real wisdom family picnic and bad girls talk conversation. And so I think that would be really dope. A lot of you are in New Orleans or have ties to New Orleans. If you've never been, it's the most amazing, delicious food you've ever had in your life. If you like to partay, ain't no party like a New Orleans party, because the NOLA party don't stop. Just saying. Yeah. So thank you again so much, Miss Piggy. It's good to know that my goal for my channel is being realized. It's great having you guys get to know me. Many people have judged me. People have said things, and it's very easy to get caught on the negative train. But I am a woman of my word. I am a woman of integrity. I love doing this. And love to have a kiki. And I know some of you guys are going through some things, and coming on here and just having a laugh has been the distraction that you needed. So again, thank you so much for that. WD, is it true infamous Whale took a picture of the DA and the DA computer in the courts? If so, the DA needs to know that. Savannah, she did. I didn't want to believe it. I was like, no, she didn't do that. I know she didn't do that. She did. And she lied about it. And this is my point, okay? I know we've been talking about her a lot because she keep doing things. And that's what I realized. She's doing things for attention. I know what today was about. Today was about, well, I know people and I can get them to do what I want. But you're doing that by lying, right? And you're going to cause somebody to lose their MF job is what's going to happen. But she lied. She did take that picture or pictures and then post it. She did. Unbelievable, right? Shady said, pay her with what? Sometimes a girl got to use what they got to get what they want. So who knows? I don't think she's straight, by the way. Okay. And again, this is alleged. This is just my opinion. I would not know personally, but Sylvia gives me LGBTQIA plus vibes. And if that's how she's swinging, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to judge anybody. Okay. Jesus loved me in spite of all the stuff that I do. But she gives me those vibes. So who knows? Who knows? But that was an intimidation tactic. That was a means of her trying to exert herself in the courtroom. I think she was very surprised to see the interaction between me and Dennis. Me and Dennis have been communicating for a while. One means, or another. We're just two bloggers. But now, again, it's alleged. I don't have proof. I wasn't there. Okay, but there may have been a thing between them, and she's lonely right now. She doesn't have a man in her life. She's missing something, and so she obviously has a thing for Dennis, and she was given like jealous girl. That's what it was given, and I'm like, ma'am, just focus on what you're doing. Okay, you ain't got time to be jealous of nobody. Okay, you need to make sure that you don't get evicted. Okay, because Nesto can't help you. Okay, he can't help you. We see, how he ended up not paying rent. My parents did not teach me to respect people because of their age. They taught me to give people respect to those who are respectful. Absolutely. I don't know what she paid her with, but this is a game that she's playing. Silverback is just telling lies, lie after lie after lie, and straight up throwing a rock and hiding her hand. Dennis went out in that hallway and was absconded by, I said absconded, wrong word, accosted respectfully by like 4 officers. He said, yeah, they just ganged up on me out there. And I'm like, what? And then this officer gets upset because I'm trying to tell her that, no, he didn't. I don't know if she's mad because she realized that this person lied. I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. All right. Dennis is going to do his own story time because he got some tea that he shared with me and I can't tell nobody about it. Kia, thank you so much. She said, I love your channels and you. Dana said, boom, I finally caught this page. Hello at Wisdom and Chat. Dana, you coming up? You coming up, Dana? DJ, you coming up? You always got something to say. Yes. Justin's mom posted it. I'm sorry. Justin's mom, she posted it. She did. She definitely did. I met Miss Piggy Braxton too. So sweet. Absolutely. The ladies were very sweet. The vibe was amazing. And I'm one of these people where I've always gravitated toward men. That's just what it's always been. I get along better with men. But I've always felt that it's very possible for Black women to coexist, to get along, not to just go along to get along, but truly get along, enjoy each other, uplift each other. It takes people of a like mind. I've been in that atmosphere. It is the most amazing feeling when you're in a room with women who know who they are. They're confident. They're not intimidated by other women. They're not jealous. They know who they are, right? A bunch of power women in the building who are not looking at what somebody else has and making unhealthy comparisons and whatnot. And when I tell you that confident Black woman energy, oh, baby, ain't nothing like it. We're going to have some Black woman energy when we go to New Orleans. I'm just saying. Silverback do too much. It's for attention. It's for attention. You are very beautiful. Oh, so at Southside, Miss Piggy says you're very beautiful, and I hope I am half as vibrant as you are at your young age. I know that's right. He said, no, I'm not coming up. I'm about to go meet. Okay. Oh, got you. Go ahead. That's more important. Go handle your business. She's dangerous. She need to be banned from the courtrooms. If she keeps going, that's what's going to happen. You cannot keep playing these kind of games and think that there's not going to be any repercussions. It just doesn't work that way. And so she's definitely going to run into an issue. And there are already issues. She just may not realize how deep she is in already. Brothers are positive and confident like that too. Absolutely. I think men get along in a male-dominated collective better than women do, right? Because we're the emotional ones, we're the hormonal ones. We get territorial, we get jealous, we start making comparisons and whatnot, and it just gets really catty. And that's why a lot of women don't want to be around other women. But in the right setting, with a focus and a collective mind, it's possible. I don't know if you guys remember me coining the term the queendom, right? There was a collective of female YouTubers that I called the queendom. And I was very early on in my YouTube career, which is still early because I'm still not even a year in yet. I was welcomed into that collective as a part of the very thing that I coined, the queendom. And it was bougie. It was phone calls from prison. Pam Esquire. It was Nyla. Sylvia as well. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Well, bougie is also Love Lies and Lace Fronts at the Queen's table, so to speak. And then there were others. It was Lenore and others that were coming. Many people, because of these 5 or 6 women that I named, also can't forget about Chronicle Speaks. But anyway, but many people, mostly women that I know of, have been inspired to start their own YouTube channels off of the strength of these women who were like, yeah, you can do it. It was a positive atmosphere. There was no jealousy. We were all rocking with each other. It wasn't an issue. And then Sylvia does the Tasha K, and there's something going on. So she decided to cause a rift in the queendom just so that she can befriend Miss Moss over here for $1. And when that kind of negativity infiltrates a group like that, especially women, okay, who are susceptible to the comparison. Oh, this one sound like me. Oh, I'm doing that story. Now she's doing that story. Do you really think that Chronicle Speaks gives a rat's booty if she does a story about Wendy Williams speaking out on Diddy and now everyone else is doing it too? No, she doesn't care. She knows who she is. She's a trendsetter, right? No one's riding her curtails. She set the trend and other people are falling in line. They're not going to do the numbers that she does because her platform is huge, right? You think she cares? No, right? I saw someone using part of her intro where he says, Miss, I don't have time for this today. Yes. You really think she cares? No. It started with Sylvia. Sylvia's negativity infiltrated the group and it spread like a virus, right? And then people ask, well, who's this wisdom's daughter? Who does she think she is? And why she sound like this one? And why is she trying to say this like that one? It couldn't have been that great minds think alike. It couldn't have been that maybe we are very similar and have some stuff in common. No, it's got to be, oh, she trying to be like me. I'm not. But even if I was, do you really care that much? I would feel flattered. Am I taking anything away from you? Or is it jealousy because I'm accomplishing what you couldn't? Building a channel from nothing and no one from the ground up and doing the numbers that I'm doing? Who cares? But all that jealousy and whatnot, it started with Sylvia. And it broke up the queendom. And people chose sides. And some people chose to go along to get along. I ain't doing it. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And I'm never going to stand on the side of wrong. I don't care who you are or how powerful you think you are or how miserable you think you're going to make my life. Not going to happen. So that's where we are. But it's okay because each of us individually are moving and thriving. There's a peace now. It was very rocky for a while to the point where, I almost wanted to stop telling people, start a channel. Because I'm like, you need to know what you in for. We heard the story at Dana J. We may not agree on everything. However, we are still a family and a good support system. Absolutely. That's why I call it the Wisdom family. Hold on one second. I missed some of his comments. So the fellas, we need the kingdom meet and greet. Why can't we do it all together? When I say that we're gonna meet up for Mardi Gras, Bad Girls Talk is just the name of the channel, right? Baddies. That's why I say baddies, babes, and gents. Where's the bet, right? I'm not forgetting the gentlemen. This is not a girls trip. This is a wisdom family event. Okay, I'm not gonna say the P word because some people don't like that. All right, and under Bad Girls Talk, which is my brand. But yeah, let's do it. Let's absolutely do it. I'm gonna put it together, and I will put the information out there. All right. And then, we'll kind of monitor as people start, booking and whatnot. I'll monitor the flights and whatnot, depending on where you're coming from. And let's do it. Let's definitely do it. Wait, she looks better in this pic, way better than what she had on the last court case. Do I still have pictures of what she had on the last time? I do. Let me see if I can put those pictures up because that was bad too, y'all. Oh, Lordy, it was not good. It wasn't good at all. Not at all. Last time she was in the courtroom, she looked like she was wearing a silky bathrobe, is what it looked like to me. I'm just saying. That's what it looked like to me. Like a silky bathrobe. Let me see. I have to re-download these because I try to keep stuff off of my computer. But anyway, so yeah, she oh, I got them. Here we go. I'll just re-download. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the way that Sonya dresses, it straight gives, oh, I can't even say it nicely. It just is giving hooker. It's giving pretty woman. Um, we already have somebody in that role and in that movie, so I don't know what she's thinking. But anyway, so yeah, hold on a second. I want to put these pictures up because some of you guys may not have seen them, and just in case you didn't, I'll show them to you once again. But Dana, you think she looked better today than she looked last time? WD, infamous whale cannot compare to your integrity, professionalism, and how graceful you are. Oh, thank you so much. Alexis, you know what? It's okay. There's a time in the season for everything. And when it's a time in the season for a reunion or rekindling, it'll happen. It'll happen. It will always be that way. You don't have to worry about me cutting nobody's throat. Right. Dana J is good people. He has been ostracized. There were people close to me at one point that were telling me, no, he can't be trusted and you need to be careful. Never took the opportunity to get to know the man. I do not agree with some of the things that Dana believes, but I respect him for what he believes, even though I don't agree with it. It's okay. And we have some interesting conversations because it helps me understand him better and his mindset. So even though I don't agree, I listen, right? And we have a good time. It's fun. Sometimes the back and forth is fun. All right. So these are the shoes that she had on last time. Okay. And she had on a similar pair of shoes this time. But does she not look like she's wearing a bathrobe? Is it just me? Okay. She looks like she's headed to a bridal shower. Okay. I'm just waiting for bridesmaid to be embroidered on the back. That's what she looked like. Yeah. So I think she looked better last time, to be honest with you. She's still giving hooker, but let me pull these pictures up one more time because if I told you, you guys wouldn't even believe me. Okay. Somebody says she doesn't look like she's wearing a brassiere. Okay. And she don't look like she's wearing a brassiere. That shirt is almost sheer. And the crazy thing about it is that it's fall. Okay. It's pretty decent and warm. In Atlanta, we're still experiencing 80 and 90 degree weather, but it's not hot. It's not the same 80 and 90 degrees in July, which, you would have melted on the sidewalk. Okay. And fried like an egg. But shorts. Now, maybe she wore these shorts because she has to wear an adult diaper. I don't know what's going on with her, but I do have empathy. I do feel a little bad. I do feel a little sad because she has put all her time and energy into a man who only wants her around for what he thinks she can do for him. And regardless of how I feel, regardless of what this lady has said about Shirley, she deserves better than that. She is still a woman. Period. That ponytail way more than she do. Yes. Okay. This is what she wore to court. Okay. This is what she wore to court. It's not inappropriate for court. Okay. Those toes made me never want to eat another yellow peanut M&M. Oh my God. Name change. See, now I can't eat the yellow ones either. No more. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm gonna have to start doing some skits on here because I'm already. I have some boxes in my garage with some styrofoam, and I'm already seeing myself painting them yellow and taking the styrofoam to my toes and making them extra long. Like, hey, everybody. Anyway, wait. It is the first of the month, and she hitting up every senior citizen high rise. She trying to make rent. That's what it looked like. It looked like she came from seeing a client and she back to seeing a client. It wasn't silk that was sheer polyester with a big split, and she looked as if a strong wind came, she was gone with the wind too. All right. He said it wasn't silk, it was sheer polyester. She was wearing a sheer polyester robe. Listen, my eyelashes are offended, okay? My eyelashes are offended by that. You see this one? You see how offended this one is? You see how he's moving in a way that he shouldn't be moving? Yeah, I do wear falsies because I have no eyelashes whatsoever. I lost them many years ago wearing those individual ones. And back in the day, before we got these fancy esthetician parlors, they used to use this really rock hard glue. And I had to have my lashes removed, and they literally ripped out all of my natural lashes. I have no lashes. These pics of Sonya are very telling and so disturbing. It is. Okay, especially this one. I get that she's walking down the stairs, but she looks like she has at least almost a foot gap in between her legs. That's not a thigh gap. That's not healthy. She doesn't look like she's eating. She doesn't look like she's able to hold weight. I know she says something about being 90 or 91 pounds. I don't even think she's 91 pounds. She looks like she's more like maybe 75 pounds in this picture. Okay, she's got a little bit more confidence right there. And but yeah, she just she picked a winner with this one. I really don't understand what will possess her to dress like that for court. Like, she really thought this was cute. But I think it's because this is how she would go to see Nesto. And in her mind, she probably just figured, okay, I'm just going to go see Nesto. Her nails and toes were Easter egg blue. Were her feet really bad? They might have been, but I got something for it. Okay? Got something for her feet. This is what we're going to get for her. We're going to get this for her feet right here. Okay? And we're going to try to get her some Nutris. Okay? This is turmeric, which is an anti-inflammatory. It's very good for you. And some oatmeal. So we're going to put that in the African black soap. Well, it's already in there. And we're going to help her out. All right? And since she's 80% sea moss, I got the African black soap from Butters and Black Soaps with the sea moss in it. And so that's going to help replenish her. Okay? Because she needs some replenishment. Just saying. All right? And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit her with the lavender jojoba oil. Okay? And we're going to get that hairline straight. And I'm going to get my girl straight now. I done talked about it for the better part of a year. I can't, talk about the problem and not be a part of the solution. The solution is Butters and Black Soaps. All right? We're going to put this on her face right here. All right? If you get this product is very good to keep your skin pimple and blemish free. Whatever cleanser you like to use, you just sprinkle a little bit of this powder in the cleanser. That's the easiest way to apply it. Or you can apply it with water and you can make a mask out of it and it's going to look like that. That's the conceal powder. See, I need to go to Butters and Black Soaps and do some shopping. All right, I'm going to let y'all know when I'm doing the field trip. Okay, I don't even want to use that word anymore. Right? Backpack. I'll let you know when I'm doing the visit to Butters and Black. I'm not even calling it. See, she done made field trip a dirty word. At Good Trouble, give me your phone laugh out loud. What's Good Trouble say? Hold on. Is she bow-legged? Don't she look it though? Maybe it's just the angle of the camera, to be fair, but she's looking real bow-legged. Yeah. Oh, I'm missing so many of your comments. So Penelope said, were her feet really bad? Dana J said, yeah. Oh my. So did James Earl Jones, aka the Bible lady, take up the bench full of nothing? She had all of her equipment spread out across that bench like lady. Everybody up in here got one camera. And that one camera is doing everything that it needs to do. You need 3 devices just to record the YSL trial? But, I guess you do. Any normal person, one camera. Pam's cameraman has one camera. Wisdom's daughter, one camera. Dennis Byron, one camera. The dude from Long Crime, one camera. SpongeBob SquarePants, 3 devices. Because he needed a device for Patrick and Squidward as well. Anyway, I'm just cutting up. Y'all names are hilarious. Absolutely. Yeah. So that was basically the day. It was a very interesting day. In spite of there not being a deal, in spite of there not really being the start of a trial like we expected, we wanted to see Zesty Nesty. We didn't get to see him either. Some interesting things happened today. So listen, I've had almost 200 of y'all in here and 92 likes. So if you would, for me, as we prepare to come to a close, if you would hit that like button for me, okay? I'm not even asking for cash apps. I'm asking for you to support me the free way. Just hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm. If you don't like the video, then hit the thumbs down, okay? It still lets YouTube know that you're watching. Good trouble. Is that Silverback to the right of Sonya? Let me see. No. Mm-mm. Oh, I see how you could think that. Oh my goodness. No. That's Southside Chi-Town 73. She had her back, but I guess they have similar they have a similar hairstyle. And Silverback needs a haircut. Okay. Her kitchen was right up in my face. Oh, okay. This is why I tell you, don't be jumping off before the live is over, because sometimes right as we're ending, I think of something. So I'm in the court in the YSL. I'm sitting behind Dennis, and all of a sudden I hear burn, and the chair rattled. Okay, one more time. It was so loud, and Dennis was like, Dennis had farted, but the way his head snapped back at Sylvia, he was like, she farted, or if it was the bench, but when I tell you it was loud, now listen, I have a very sensitive nose. Okay, I did not. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, we're not going in yet because us seniors need love too. So she got something to say. Us seniors need love too. It is pinned to the top of the chat, but I can definitely repost it. So I'm like, did she just pass gas? What the devil? And the way Dennis turned up his nose, baby. The way he turned up his nose. I'm gonna send them to you, Dana. Don't worry. Dana said I need them pics right there. I'm gonna send them to you. I'm gonna send you everything I got. She didn't say anything, but I didn't smell anything. Now here's the deal. There's times when I pass gas and there's no smell. So just because I didn't smell anything don't mean she didn't pass gas. But James L. Jones said, please don't associate my name with Silverback with the phone exports. All right, so I have some more tea to spill. Us things need love too. The link is in the chat. Okay, it's there if you want to come up and talk. So one more piece of tea before y'all leave. SpongeBob was a phone operator. Okay, she did phone sex. She was a phone sex operator. And, there are people out there that say that she was good at what she did. Now, if she was really good at what she did, she would still be in that line of work. But how about she got fired? Now, this is going to alleged because I can't verify it for you. How do you get fired from being a phone worker? Madam Tachina. Oh, is that your fetish? Okay. Well, first I'll come into the room and then I'm going to make you a ham sandwich. I'm going to get 2 slices of bread and I'm going to spread the mayonnaise. Sorry, I can't do this with a straight face. I'm going to spread the mayonnaise. I'm talking about Silverback. Silverback was a phone sus operator. Let me spread the mayonnaise on the bread, filling every crack and crevice in the bread. Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying. And then I'm going to take 2 slices of ham and fold them over. And then I'm going to take 2 slices of cheese. And I'm going to slap that slice of bread on top and mush it together. being a phone sales operator. I'm gonna tell y'all why she got fired though. How do you like that sandwich? Is it good? Let me stop. Y'all seen Girl 6 when he was like, she's like, do you want me on my knees, scrubbing big round circles? And he was like, yes, keep scrubbing. She was like, I'm scrubbing. You know what? Y'all need to go back and watch Girl 6 because y'all gonna look at it totally different right now. Keep telling y'all, do not come off the live until I hit the end stream, until the live stops, because right when we're supposed to end, things come to be, and some of y'all be missing the best doggone part. So, what had happened was, she was doing a role play with a guy that, like Nesto, likes little girls. Okay, and I don't know what the conversation was. I am not going to reenact that. Sorry. I am so old, they wet, thinking loud. My grandson thinks I'm saying something wet. All right, we ain't talking about farts no more. Anyway, so she's doing a role play with this client, okay, and that's what it's about. You talk to them about their fantasies. So if they get excited about a ham sandwich, smacking together, okay. We didn't have OnlyFans back then. You know, you didn't have OnlyFans, so you had to actually tell the story and help them visualize whatever they liked. And so, but what happened is she did what she does. So remember her government job. She used the government computers to look up information to dox people. Well, she doxed this client and put it all out there in the atmosphere and everywhere. And I don't know if she was on YouTube back then, but you know, put it on whatever social media was in existence. This was relatively recent too. And so maybe she was on YouTube then, but anyway, but she told everybody about it. And I guess the company found out and they fired her. Well, they're like, okay, Madam Sylvia, we need you to come to the office, please. We have a matter to discuss. Is there something wrong? Did I do anything wrong? Yeah, you disclosed, you know, some weird, sick fantasies of one of her clients, and that's confidential. You think so? Well, you know what I'm saying? Like, Shea said, did I and Sonia cross paths? No, not at all. They did not see each other. They did not see each other. I think the sisterhood is broken. Okay, I think the sister wives got a divorce. No, she don't just dox the skip. No, she don't just dox. She skip trace. She doing a whole bunch. Skip trace everything. Southside at Chi-Town, they meet up in the lunchroom. Oh, okay. That's what they do. They meet up in the lunchroom because they get together and have lunch. Well, what's in the lunchroom? Ham sandwich. Anyway. Dana, you doing all of this talking. You could have been come up here. You said you writing, you doing stuff. But anyway, yes, us seniors need love too. The stress is definitely weighing on her. Your girl does not look good. So keep her in your prayers. Okay. I've got just enough unpetty in me to lift the woman up in prayer because I don't think she gonna make it, and I don't think Nesto gonna make it either. You know. Do I still have this photo? Let me see if I still have this photo. There's a photo that I've showed before, and people were like, no, Wisdom. That woman has issues. Listen, it was a photo online. I copied it. Don't blame me. I'm just saying. Let me see. Do I still have this photo? Oh, I sure do. Oh, Lord. Oops. I do have it, and I'm going to show it. And then we'll wrap up because I was getting hungry. And yeah, okay. She is not too far from this. This gonna be Nesto before he knows it, and this gonna be your girl. Okay, She gonna trade in them ponytail, and it's the same type of hair that she like to wear too. Look at this bitch. You see, she got a little body wave, and she got little curls right here. But yeah, she's still gonna be talking about some Nesto. She's wasting her life on this man. I'm putting on my shoes and laughing at you and farting. It was funny. Piggy said, "Damn, damn." Oh my God, put it back on the screen. Yeah. Okay. That's gonna be your girl. I'm just saying. That's gonna be your girl. Still talking about some Nesto. Let's get an RV park. And we're gonna travel to Africa. Don't worry, hey boo, you getting out soon. You're getting out. Chin. Oh, my teeth. Chin up. Okay, because her teeth really gonna be falling out her mouth back then. Because anyway, let me stop with the clowning. DJ, you listen, you hilarious. All right, fam. This has been fun. Again, if you've enjoyed the video, hit the like button for your sister, for your queen. All right, baddies, babes, and gents, this has been a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow. It depends on what's happening in the world because there's so much going on. You can't even take a break. But I might take a break, but I'll be back Friday. So if y'all don't see me live tomorrow, I'll be back on Friday for sure. All right. So Southside said, I'm outside the hotel smoking. My phone gonna die. Well, listen, we wrapping up already. Well, she looks like Cornelia on Planet of the Apes. No, not Cornelia. Wait. Good trouble. I'm not taking responsibility for that one. That's all you, boo. That's all you. Okay. This was a great Kiki, you guys. I hope I brought you just a little bit of joy. Okay. I hope you've enjoyed my insight and what I observed on today. Now, the only thing left to do is to like the video as the outro plays. All right, y'all. This is Wisdom's Daughter. You've been listening to Bad Girls Talk. Signing off.